Wow, this is amazing. After waiting for so long, we finally have a teaser trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. This is such a great day for all of us FNAF fans. Please show your support by hitting that like button, because I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this trailer. I'll also talk about the new posters that they just released for the movie. Then they surprised us with this teaser trailer. I can't wait to share my thoughts with you, but I also want to hear from you. What do you think of this teaser trailer? Are you disappointed that it's not the full trailer that leaked a few weeks ago? Don't worry, they're just building up the hype. I think they're doing a great job of getting us excited for the movie. Our first official poster with all the characters together. Here it is. You can see it says, "Can you survive 5 Nights at Freddy's?" And it has the release date of October 27th of this year. I think it's a pretty cool poster. I like the purple color, even though it reminds me a bit of Willy's Wonderland. That poster was awesome too. But this one still looks good. You can see all the animatronics lined up. Some fans have noticed that this is similar to the second FNAF game's lineup. You have Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica in the same order. But these look like real animatronic suits, not the game models. They added some effects to make them look more creepy and realistic. But some fans are not happy with this poster. They think it looks too fan-made or cheap. They wanted something more professional or scary. I don't agree with them. I think this is what we should expect from the FNAF movie. It's not going to be a big budget blockbuster. It's going to be a low-cost horror movie that can make a lot of profit by releasing in theaters and on streaming at the same time. But enough about the posters. Let's get to the teaser trailer and see what it has to offer. So, let's talk about this teaser trailer. It was only 45 seconds long, but I think it was awesome. It gave me exactly what I wanted. Some hype and some mystery. I like the scenes they showed us. We don't know much about the story yet, but we can guess some things from what we saw. The trailer starts with an old employee video that trains the security guard for 5 Nights at Freddy's. But this video is from when the Freddy Fazbear Diner was still open to the public. Because in the present day, when the movie takes place, the place is closed and abandoned. We see this shot of the closed sign and the place looking all dirty and run down. So this video is like a flashback to show us that this place used to be popular and fun, until something bad happened that made it shut down. We all know what that is, right? It's probably when one of the animatronics bit off a kid's head, and maybe some other kids that disappeared around the pizzeria too. I think they did a good job of making the place look like the games, but in live action. It's so cool to see those animatronics on the stage, moving and singing. We've only seen that in the games before, but now it's real. It's kind of creepy, but also kind of amazing. Next, we see the first footage of Josh Hutcherson as Mike Schmidt, the security guard. He's supposed to keep an eye on the animatronics and make sure no one gets in or out of the place, because the owner knows that anyone who enters will not survive. But before we get to that, let's look at this place a bit more. I like this stained glass window of Chica with her cupcake. That's adorable. I already said that the walls and the decor look like the game, but you can also see the kid drawings on the walls. That was a big thing in the 5 Nights at Freddy games. Then we see that he hears some noises in a place that should be empty. He looks behind the curtain and sees the animatronics on the stage. He sees Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica's cupcake. The next big thing that we see is the security room. This is where you play the game, watching the cameras and trying to stop the animatronics from getting to you. They did a great job of making the camera angles look like the game. They even have some of the posters and the fans that you see in the game. These are small details, but they mean a lot to the fans. They show that they care about the game and its lore. Non-fans might not notice them, but fans will go crazy over them. I have to say, I laughed a bit when I saw Mike looking around and Freddy peeking from behind him. There have been so many memes with Freddy Fazbear that it's hard to take him seriously now, but they also show us some scary moments in here. Another thing that we see in the trailer is this scene of Mike Schmidt being tied to a chair and having an animatronic suit put on him. This looks like a very painful and deadly way to die. I can't tell which animatronic it is, but this reminds me of something that happens in the games. It's called getting scooped, when the animatronics from sister location can scoop out your insides and wear you like a suit. That's so creepy and gross. I wonder who made this trap. It seems like something that William Afton would do. He's the evil guy who killed the kids and put them in the animatronics. We also see some scenes of Abby, a new character in the movie. She's Mike's little sister and he has to take her to work with him because he has no one else to watch her. Some people might think that's crazy, but I don't. I mean, if you work at a place like Chuck E. Cheese, that's like a dream come true for a kid. You can tell them to go play in the ball pit or the arcade while you do your job. That sounds like fun, but of course, he doesn't know that there are killer animatronics there. and it looks like Abby is going to make friends with them. We see this official photo of her holding hands with Freddy Fazbear. Maybe the animatronics like her because they are the souls of dead children and they feel a connection with her. Or maybe they want to turn her into one of them and put her in a suit too. That would be scary. Another character that we see in the trailer is Vanessa. She's a police officer who knows something about the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria. She might be related to Vanessa from Security Breach, but we don't know for sure. She seems to be the one who warns Mike about the dangers of the place. We also see this interesting scene of Mike in the woods with some kids. These are probably the kids who died and became animatronics. You can tell by their outfits and accessories. The one with bunny ears is Bonnie, the one with a hook hand is Foxy, the one in yellow is Chica, and the one in brown is Freddy. But who is the other kid? Maybe he's Mike's brother, who had a tragic past with him. In the games, Mike accidentally killed his brother by putting him in an animatronic's mouth. That was the bite of 83. We don't know if they will use that story in the movie, or if they will make Mike related to William Afton. And speaking of William Afton, we finally see him in person. He's not purple anymore, but he's still the evil mastermind behind Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. He's played by Matthew Lillard, who I think is a great choice. He's the co-owner of the place and he hires Mike to be the security guard, but he knows that Mike will probably die there. He might be picking people who have no family or friends, so no one will miss them or look for them. He's a very twisted and cruel person. I'm curious to see how the movie will show his motives and actions. Then we see this shot of what might be Foxy's feet, or maybe just the skeleton of the animatronics. They look very creepy and metallic. We also see Abby hiding in the ball pit, which is probably not a good idea. One thing I want to talk about is the decision to give the animatronics red eyes. I don't really like it. I think it's too cliche and obvious. It's like they're saying, hey, look at these evil robots with red eyes. Aren't they scary? But they don't need to do that. The animatronics are scary enough without them. In the games, they don't always have red eyes. Sometimes they have normal eyes, which makes them more unsettling. Some people have said that the red eyes make them look stoned, and I kind of see that too, but it's not a big deal. It's just a minor thing that I wish they didn't do. I have also seen some people complain that the suits look cheap and fake, but I think that's the point. These are supposed to be practical effects, not CGI. They were made by the Jim Henson Corporation, which is awesome. They are supposed to look like cheap puppets that you would find in a family diner. They are not supposed to look realistic or smooth. I think they did a great job of making them look like the games, but in real life. So that's the teaser trailer. I think it was a good teaser. It didn't show too much, but it showed enough to get me excited. I'm glad they didn't release the full trailer that leaked a few weeks ago. That would have spoiled too much too soon. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the posters and the teaser trailer? Leave me your comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Flick Xpose, where we expose the latest news and gossip from the world of Hollywood movies and series. Thank you for watching and see you next time. This is your host, signing off. Stay safe and stay entertained. Bye-bye.